I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Zips it across. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. Recovers in time to get the force. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fastball for a strike. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Next offering is down low. 2 out, space is empty. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound now, Kyle Bradish.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Now the left fielder, number 36. And he deals. There's a strike. Bradish, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. 1 out, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle. And it hits the base. High bounce, and he barehands it. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bradish checks over to first, and he's back. Belsinki, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big league.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. That one felt good. good. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And there's a strike. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
And that's down and away. On the ground to third, Westburg. Sends it to first, and Bichette is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Daniel Vogelback. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. Swings and misses. And a count 2-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. That one not close. And it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's George Springer. Line drive, and that's a base hit to the right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Ball 1 there.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Called strike right there. And the pitch. And that one is inside.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And now the lefty outside. 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Nobody out, runner at first. That clips the corner. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Varsho moving back for it. And it's gone! He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 1-0. Check swing, no appeal. Kikuchi maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the slider just misses. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
The wind to the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kyle Stowers stands in now and watches strike 1. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a base hit into right. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of him.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Jorge Mateo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The pitch. Stowers, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Got him. 2.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like pulling when you think the ball's going to get him in the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Hits the fence. Around 3rd. The relay throw. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Westbrook rolls across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. That clips a corner. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays. That clips the corner. And a pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Reached on an infield single his first time. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. On the ground to third. There's one. On to Mount Castle. It's a double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Kikuchi back to work.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Man at second. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Sends it to Vogelback, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mountcastle takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
I think really just tried to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
Yeah, there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That's out to center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from 3rd.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Singled and scored his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. And that is that. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now in Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. That's a slider for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Here's a 1-1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Get out of town. Home run number 5 on the season, and this game is tied. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the home run. And the batter is George Springer. And he's already singled in this game. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Righty to the plate. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Tied at 4. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That one hammered center field. That's bad. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 so far. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike in there. And takes low for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
1-2 here. Got it by him for the K. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the fourth. Now here is Colton Cowser. Cowser measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
0-1.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. This one is crushed. And it's gone. Home run. He powers that one out of here. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 6-5.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now, Kyle Stowers. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. Out to short. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Jorge Mateo now. Caught looking his first time up. Lifted in the air right center field. Varsho after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
the batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over.
Gunnar.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Hot shot to third. Connor Felipe throws the first in time. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-5. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Kevin Biggio. The pitch. Right down the chute, 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball.
And that's in the dirt. A little bit high, maybe. And it's 2-1. Popped up left side, under it. Calls it in for the out. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder, David.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Fouled off left side. That one just misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Rutschman on to first. Not in time. He's safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that's outside, and it's 2-0. And that's it for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike at the knees. Runners are at the corners, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground off the middle, that's a base hit. In to score from third. That ties it up at 6. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Varsho, the runner at third. Guerrero over at first with one away. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Strike on the inside corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And he deals. In the dirt, 2-2. The other way. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Brendan Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Kyle Bradish departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Coming on for the Orioles, number 49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, one out. And now for the Jays, Daniel Vogelback. Almost got him. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. And there's two away.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Springer up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's a laser base hit around third. He scores. It's 8-6. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 6. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Kikuchi back to work. Ball 1 low.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats. And
a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vogelback hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. In the air, left side. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. In the air, foul off first. Vogelback drifts towards it, and that is that. Orioles held in check there. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Here comes a pitch. On the corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 40 up and loosening in the pen. Aiken, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 8.
So up next for Toronto, Gavin Biggio.
Gavin Biggio.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. And it skips in the dirt. Biggio tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3. A base hit. Around second is Biggio. And now a wide throw to third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One away, runners at first and third. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Double play ball to second. There's one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 6. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Zach Pop.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And into the box from Baltimore, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now designated hitter.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. That misses, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen, Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Pearson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Westburg struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Now the count is even, 2-2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cowser off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Cowser dives back in safely. Two outs. That's inside. In the air, right side. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And George makes the grab. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Orioles 6. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo sends it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
In the air to left down the line. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Daniel Vogelback. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead at 8-6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Richards.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And the righty deals. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His 19th home run of the year. It's 8-7. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Oh, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
O'Hearn in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch just misses. Full count 3-2. And he walked him.
The first base is number 6.
Ryan Mountcastle will hit next. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next is the Orioles. The right fielder, Anthony.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Nate Pearson. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Nate Pearson.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. And another ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Colton Cowser would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take it back.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Cowser in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's outside. 1-1. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Well, 1-run game. And now George Springer. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Kimbrell measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2008.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-7. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. It can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So up next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. That one missed.
One strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two now. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now that second baseman.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit.
Biggio.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Now fly ball to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner around second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now the left fielder. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's outside. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Connor Falefa on third. Biggio over at second with one down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off. He was late. And misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-7. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he deals. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Will Dill, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Green also getting ready. And he pumps it a strike. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Garcia is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Mateo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
when he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over.
And down on strikes he goes. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still trail by a couple. It's 7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 40.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Hearn sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. Mateo to first. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That one to first, Mountcastle. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Will Dill. A chance at his first save of the year. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Springer, drop step, going back. See you later. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 9-8. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Rutschman swings through it for strike one.
One strike.
And that's off the inside edge. A ball, one strike.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one well upstairs. And that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
O'Hearn stands in here, takes ball one low. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. A little bit high, ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Orioles down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ground ball up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Orioles an out away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Throw over to first. Mountcastle back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
First offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Dill is just one strike away. Two outs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Chad Green ready to go. He's been so good against lefties.
Chad Green.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Trying to deliver as the hero. There's the strike, 95 of that one. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Orioles, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.